Welcome everybody to another Spyglass Microtalk. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at creating a conditional access policy for potentially for administrators, but anyone else that might be handling sensitive information where we want to highly restrict the token lifecycle, as well as potentially removing the ability to have a persistent browser session. So to do that, first we actually have to log into Entra, and then we're going to go under protection to conditional access. Once we're within conditional access, we can go ahead and click on our policies, and let's add a new policy. Always recommend that we put in exactly what we're doing. So let's say we do a company name to say that this is a custom one. We're going to put in that this is for token lifecycle and persistence, right? So that way I know exactly what it is. I don't have to go into it. Let's say that I want this for all users. And then the most important part actually is that this does have to be selected for target resources for cloud apps. It does actually have to be all cloud apps. I don't necessarily have to put in any conditions, but I certainly can. But the key part of this whole thing is to actually go under session to choose my sign-in frequency. And I'm going to put in a unit of 1, and then I'm going to change those units to hours. So what this means right now is that if anyone comes in, tries to connect to any of my cloud apps, and the sign-in frequency that they're going to have to validate that they are who they are will be 1 hour. So after that point, the token will actually remove itself, and they'll have to re-authenticate. The other thing that I can do within here is I can do that the session is never persistent. So this is where, for instance, as soon as a session actually closes, so if I happen to have set this to, let's say, 8 hours, then what would occur is that if I closed my session within 4 hours, the next time I came in, because this is not persistent, it would actually require me to go ahead and have to validate that token again. So I do highly recommend, particularly for people like administrators, that the session should not be persistent, and you should have a value in here that is actually fairly small. Most of the time, administrator rights are not required for longer periods of time. Also, if there are particular applications that handle highly sensitive information, again, this is where I would highly recommend to use this. And with that, if you certainly have any questions, please never hesitate to reach out to Spyglass, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you.